Khan.
This bout is scheduled.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That jab scores. Beautiful counter punch. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Missing with the left there. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Just missing with the uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Khan in that last. On to the second round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement, move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match, which shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Holding nothing back here in the round. Beautiful counter punch. Perfect counter lands. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Khan in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have it.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Let's see if they go to the body. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. You know that bell was back at it in round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again, or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Just missing with the right uppercut. That doesn't score. Does well to block that left jab. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Punch, counter punch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. At this point, you back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
For that receipt, it's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Jab slightly off target. What do you you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He blocks the uppercut. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he at? There's the bell for round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
His stamina is off the charts. His stamina is off the charts. Hold that thought! Amir Khan in some real trouble! We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Amir Khan is rocked! And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Oh boy, Amir Khan dazed. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter. Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it. So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Look at all that. And we enter the 8th round. They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely exhausted. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive... Down goes Jaime Munguia! That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your easels hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
How about that time counter shot? Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecard. Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter shot. They miss with the jab. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again.